So in last video we started doing MCQs of biomolecule, carbohydrate and water were done in last video. In this we are going about proteins. So firstly you should remember what a protein. They're simply polymer, which means they have monomer like amino acids. So yeah, let's start. Detailed explanation is not required right now for protein and everything that I already uploaded. Rest will do MCQ. So it's about protein. How many type of amino acids are present in the cell? So you should remember around 170 types of amino acids are present. So this means the right option. However, you'll see another MCQs. Many of people have been confused by 20, but 20 is not the right option just because 20 are the amino acids. After that, all proteins are formed. But overall, we have around 170. No matter if they are not usable, otherwise 20 are the essential or 20 are the elements which are required to make proteins. However, the right option here is 170 just because they are asking how many types. They are not asking how many types are required to make protein only. Hopefully, it would be clear. Then a globular protein containing more than one polypeptide chain. So those who have more than one polypeptide chain, they are called a quaternary structure. A protein having secondary structure possess. So those who have secondary structure, that means they have hydrogen bonding and peptide bond. However, D is the right option. Peptide bond is the bond which is present between, like, this is amino acid, second amino acid combining. So this means protein have the chain, the combining like glue which make them attach is called as peptide bond. So the bond between protein to protein, amino acid to amino acid is called as peptide bond. Hydrogen bonding is very important. However, disulfide bond is simply bond present between sulfur-aminic acids. Those, but here they're not asking for this. A protein having secondary structure, that's D is the right option. All of the following are example of fibrous protein except, so remember fibrous silk fiber, even fiber word is there. So this means fibrous thread like structure. Keratin, which is present in our nails, our hairs, there required fibrous protein. Fibrin as well. However, myoglobulin does not have fibrous protein. Which of the following is a complex globular protein with non-proteinous material? So non-proteinous hemoglobin, just because collagen, albumin, these three are the albumin is a type of RBC. Collagen is also required. So this means altogether, I would say hemoglobin is a globular protein, but with non-proteinous material. Muscles of hemoglobin possess, so all the muscles have tertiary structure. Dash are defensive protein. Defensive means uh, those who fight against a pathogen, virus, these all. So like antibodies are simply those which are made up of protein and are defensive material. Then we have protein of hair, horns, feathers are other, and other skin parts are called as a structured protein. Identify protein which cannot be crystallized. So fibrin cannot be crystallized. However, antigen, hemoglobin, enzyme, they all can be crystallized. This means they can form a complex brick-like structure. How many peptide bonds are present in insulin? So in insulin we have around 49 peptide bonds. So this means A is the right option. Usually a polypeptide change bonds and fold upon itself to form a globular shape. This protein is called as tertiary. Okay, then with what level of protein structure maintain the helix shape of enzyme? So structure maintain helix shape of enzymes are helix like a structure. Otherwise we have always heard DNA is a helix like a structure, double RNA as well, single stranded helix like a structure. But here they're asking what level of protein structure maintain helix. So that's secondary, they maintain the enzyme to keep the shape helix like. Which amino acid is used in synthesis of nucleic acid, hormones, coenzymes, and amino acid? So this means carbon is required. Carbon is very essential for nucleic acid, hormones, coenzymes, everything. However, these three are used after carbon. Like then we have requirement of oxygen, then hydrogen, then nitrogen. But here specifically carbon would be the right option. Enzymes are molecular of one of the following group of biomolecule. Mark the curve which can define the biological catalyst. So we know in all enzymes, all they have mentioned biological catalyst, and we know catalysts are what? Catalysts are enzyme those who does not take reaction, but instead they speed up the reaction. So catalyst means enzymes, and we know in all enzymes are made up of protein, either that's globular or protein or any other like structure, and so many. So here they are only asking enzymes are molecules which are following group of biomolecules. We should always know, and it's very, you'll find this question in so many past prepare as well. What molecular structure of enzyme is essential for activity of enzyme? Molecular structure. So tertiary structure is very important for enzyme activity. Secondary structure of protein is found in. So keratin, yeah, and keratin means hair, nails, these all we'll find secondary structure. We also did similar question here. Protein of hairs, hormone, we found structure. Number of amino acids that have been found occur in cell. Here they are the same question. This means 170 is the right option. Here they are asking most protein are made up of type of amino acid, which like most of the protein which are made up of some amino acid. Here now answer would be 20. I hope it's clear. Then we have backbone of amino acid compress of carbon to carbon nitrogen, because this is carboxylic group, and backbone of amino acid not carboxylic group, neither amine, aldehyde, not any of these. Bond present in alpha helix are hydrogen bonds. A disulfide present in sulfur to sulfur ionic bonds are different. Peptides are present between protein. So this mean hydrogen bond is the right option. Then sequence of amino acid is important in, that's important for primary structure, because sequence of amino acid, if this is the amino acid, so this means one amino acid combining to form second. So if we'll not have primary structure, then other structure would not be able to find. So this means sequence for amino acid is mainly important for primary structure. Which of the following holds alpha helix of protein in its place? Alpha helix mean it's like hydrogen bond, because amino group, no R group, which means adding alkyl disulfide, which means sulfate bond between sulfur. So hydrogen bond is the right option, because even we did similar question here as well. The number and sequence of amino acid along a polypeptide chain is called as a structure of protein. Sequence, we know primary, most protein are made up of, so we have 20 types of protein. Now here we cannot do 170 just because they're asking most protein. They're asking which most protein are made up of what. So we know they are made up of 20 types of amino acid. However, total we have 170 types, but here right option is not that. The structure of fibrous protein comprise of polypeptide chain in the form of long strands or fibrous structure, because cluster cannot be flat like a straight isn't spherical or curled up ball. No, we know we have types like tertiary make quite round like structure, but still they make up long strands or fibril-like structure. And glycerin R is for hydrogen, not for fatty acid, not for lipid like ethane, methane, hydrogen bond. The number and sequence of amino acid in polypeptide chain. Number and sequence of amino acid. Wherever you just see sequence of amino acid, this means primary structure is very important. Then which type of bond is required to maintain alpha helix? So we know hydrogen bond is required. These are quite similar questions, quite interconnected. The structure given below is constituent part of what? So here we know this is simply, you need to remember this is for protein, not for any other biomolecule. Which of the following is a protease? Protease, right? Protease, wherever we just add ASE, this means you're talking about any kind of enzymes. So here, which of the following is a protease? This means renin could be, because catalase, oxidase, these all aren't. So yes, I hope these are MCQs for protein. I hope it would be very much clear. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.